What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do it still.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New England Patriots. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick, 6, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 46 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10.
19, Tiger, 70 line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
2nd and 6. That is caught at the 7-yard line. they'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. And the catches for him, they just keep piling up. Charles, that's now 1,031 catches for his career. Ties him with Steve Smith.
Yeah, and he plays the game the same way Steve did, with pride, with determination, some would say with anger. And that edge has given him the ability to catch 1,031 passes.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Rig! Trap 60! Trap 60!
They'll set up to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And he's into the clear. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Cougar 19!
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Third and 2.
Bronco 80! Cup 19! Cup 19! 70!
They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
The Patriots had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
He'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Come on! 79 Broncos! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Pats are an extra point away from drawing level. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
This one is complete to Jenkins.
And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
7-7, our score after 1.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
DC, right?
They go play action now. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Michael Williams
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Change it. Hey, middle.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second down and 6 now.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Warrior 70! 19 tight! 19! Ready!
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37th.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
He'll drop to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now.
Wishnowsky in punt formation.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action with Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Jackson. And that is going to be a safety. And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time, 2 points for his team.
Fielded at the 20.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Got it! Ready?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Ready? Hurt, hurt. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Here's 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Go street. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cadet, street, Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A 54-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good.
So add 3, all told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing, and that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Williams, a man in motion right. Jackson now. He finds Watson. It's caught.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Christian Watson.
75 yards.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Patriots 12. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here.
To the left side, into the hands of Adunze.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a 1-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Hey, 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ready? Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now he's signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
That ball caught by Harrison.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Play action. Now Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
A give up the middle to right.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Noah Gray
from 3 yards out.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted. which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big...
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try.
Patriots 15.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Mustang 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Seven Pirates.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos. Ready.
2nd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kyron Williams.
40 yards.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
22. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Kyron Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Jackson to throw.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Second and 10.
Go!
Now Williams running left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Wright.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
First down, Baltimore.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now on second down. Throwing, Jackson.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Ball resting on the 20. This is second and 10.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure it's enough time to continue to do that.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Jackson.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's first and goal. Here's Jackson.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's back to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here.